welcome to my channel. I'm gonna be making some bread today. So the first thing you want to do is you have a cup of milk, and then you're going to put 1 tablespoon of yeast inside of it, and you kind of want to stir it so that the yeast dissolves. You're gonna want to let that rise. Okay. Now you're gonna put 3 whole cups of bread flour. That's all I got. Okay. We're using bread flour because bread flour has more protein, so it will it has more protein, so it'll have more gluten development. This is 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt. Should all go in. Yeah. Maybe a little bit. And then 1 tablespoon of milk powder. Now make it a bit chewier, so that's why I add it. Okay, my yeast has pretty bloomed, so you can stir it again. And that's ready. Put that inside. So you're gonna have the dough hook. Now, if you don't have a stand mixer, you can just use your hands, but I'm gonna use it. Oh yeah, and I forgot, you wanna kind of mix it up a little bit. Just use this with your hands. Okay, I have here 1 egg, so that'll go in nicely. You want to get all of it. So this is 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. And this is your milk mixture. I'm gonna run this on level 2 for about 2 minutes. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so this has been kneading for about 2 minutes, and you can see it's pretty shaggy right now, and you want to knead it. So you're gonna take it out, you're gonna transfer your dough. You're gonna want to knead this, and I'll show you kind of how I kind of knead it. Basically, you take the top part and then you push it, and then you rotate, push it, rotate, and then you continue. You keep on doing this. And then you can kind of start to feel it getting a bit smoother. Right now it's still pretty rough, but you're going to knead it until smooth. Just keep on kneading it. Okay, so it's pretty smooth now, and you kind of want to turn it so it kind of gets a little bit round. And you're going to put it in here, and you're going to grab a towel right here, and you're going to cover it and let it rise for about 1 hour to 2 hours. If you're during the summertime, you only need to let it rise for about 1 hour, but right now it's during the winter time, so I'm gonna let it rise for about 2 hours. Yeah. Okay, so my dough has been resting for about 2 hours, and hey, grew really big. So now you want to do now is degas your dough, so you can kind of just punch it down. You want to let out all the air. That's the most important thing. And then you want to take it out. And And then you can roll it a little bit more just to get it a little bit more smooth. And you want to be rolling this for about like another 1 minute. And same technique, fold on top and push. Hold on top and then push. Hold on top, then push, then push. And then you turn this into a circle. Okay, then it's ready for the next step. Okay, so my dough is pretty round now, and I'm going to be chunking it. Now, I'm not going to be using a scale because it's probably going to take a bit too long, but you do want them to be pretty equal. So a trick that I learned is that you can cut this always by halves. So this is a half, and you can cut these into halves. And we're going to be making 8 buns. So we're going to be cutting these into half as well. And that's 1, 2. You kind of want to cut it here. It's okay if like one is a little bit more than the other. You just kind of want them to be relatively the same. And that's 1. So now you have 8 pieces. Now what you want to do is you want to roll them and knead them for a little bit, which is the exact same technique. And then this is when you do this technique. So you get a corner and then you press it into the middle. You get another corner, stuff it into the middle. Get another corner, stuff it into the middle. And another corner, stuff it into the middle. And you kind of want to roll. That's your first bun. And you want to do all of this with all of your buns. You get it flat. Push. Push, 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 then you got another bun. Move it center. Yeah, and that's it. Okay, so these are my 8 buns, which are ready. This is a sheet pan, and this is parchment paper. There's no sticking, which is really nice. So I just use it. Now you want to place them. It depends on your style. You can let them touch if you want. I don't really like them touching, so I'll try to make them spread a little bit more apart. Something like that. No. And then you want to get another baking pan, and then put it on top. So this will create a little fermentation chamber, which will let these rise for about another hour. Okay, so yay, we got a lot bigger. So these have been cooking for about an hour, and I'm gonna make the egg wash now, which consists of 1 egg and a little bit of water. So when you're cracking an egg, you always want to crack it somewhere like here. You never want to crack on the top and the bottom, because the middle is where it's weakest. And you're gonna add a little bit of water. You're just gonna quickly combine it. So you kind of want to this, then eat it. Here. And then so this is a pastry brush, and then you can just brush them. And you want to be really delicate with them right now because they're really airy. And if you go a little bit too harsh, you might deflate them. So yeah, I'm gonna cover all of it. It's nice. Just brush it on. Good. And you want to do this with all of the buns. Okay. So that's the egg wash. And this is when you can top it off. I'm just gonna like sprinkle some with a little bit of salt, which is optional. But of course it's really good. And I also have some sesame seeds. This is all optional, but I'm just gonna do it. So by this point, your oven should be preheated at 375 degrees. And it should be just waiting for these buttons to arrive. Okay, last bits. These are perfect. So now you just need to now bake them. Okay. So you can see 375, and you want to put at the second rack. And they're gonna bake about 20 to 30 minutes. You just want to let it see until you just want them to be really dark and golden brown. So yeah. Okay, so they've been baking for about 20 minutes. Look how golden they are. And you're just gonna let them cool for about 5 minutes. Okay, so they've been cooling for about 5 minutes. And look, it's really cool. It's really gleaming. It's really brown. Just gonna cut it open. Look at it. And you always have to eat it. Delicious. So, thank you for watching. If you want to like give me any feedback, then you can make sure in the comments. So, thank you. Bye.